Plant FAQs, Clooney Ranunculus. When I first encountered Clooney Ranunculus, I was instantly captivated by their lush, peony-like blooms. They seemed almost too perfect to be real, with layers upon layers of delicate petals. If you're like me and have found yourself enchanted by these stunning flowers, you likely have a few questions. Here, I'll share some of the most common FAQs about Clooney Ranunculus, drawing from my experiences and insights. What is Clooney Ranunculus? Clooney Ranunculus, as known as Hanoi success Clooney Ranunculus, is a variety of ranunculus that is celebrated for its large, ruffled blooms that resemble peonies. Originating from Italy, these flowers are known for their vibrant colors and long-lasting blooms. Whether it's the blush Clooney Ranunculus with its soft pink hues or the Hanoi Clooney Ranunculus with its more muted, pastel tones, each variety has its own unique charm. How to care for Clooney Ranunculus? Caring for Clooney Ranunculus can be a bit tricky, but with the right approach, they can thrive. First and foremost, they prefer a cool environment. I've found that planting them in well-draining soil with good organic matter helps a lot. Watering needs to be consistent, but not overdone. Too much water can lead to root rot. During the Clooney Ranunculus season, which typically falls in spring, it's crucial to keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. As the season progresses, I've noticed that these plants do well with some afternoon shade, especially in warmer climates. Fertilizing every couple of weeks with a balanced fertilizer can help encourage more robust blooms. How to propagate Clooney Ranunculus? Propagating Clooney Ranunculus is a rewarding process. The best way to propagate them is through their bulbs. When planting Clooney Ranunculus bulbs, I've always had success by soaking them in water for a few hours before planting. This helps to wake them up and speeds up the germination process. Plant the bulbs about 2 inches deep with the claws facing down. Space them about 6 inches apart to give them room to grow. Once they sprout, you'll see how quickly they fill out a garden bed. After the flowering season, you can lift the bulbs, let them dry, and store them for the next year. What to plant with Clooney Ranunculus? One of the joys of gardening with Clooney Ranunculus is pairing them with complementary plants. I've had great success planting them alongside other spring bloomers like tulips and daffodils. Their tall, graceful stems also pair well with shorter plants like pansies or violas, which can provide a nice ground cover. For a more dramatic effect, I like to plant white Clooney Ranunculus with deep purple hyacinths. The contrast in colors is striking and adds depth to the garden. Additionally, the foliage of ferns or hostas can provide a lush backdrop that makes the bright ranunculus blooms stand out even more. What is the Clooney Ranunculus season? The Clooney Ranunculus season is one of my favorite times in the garden. Typically, these flowers bloom in early to mid-spring, depending on your climate. The season usually lasts for a few weeks, but with the right care, I've been able to extend the blooming period by a bit. To make the most of the Clooney Ranunculus season, I stagger my bulb planting over several weeks. This way, I can enjoy the blooms for a longer period. It's also important to deadhead the flowers as they fade to encourage more blooms. What varieties of Clooney Ranunculus should I consider? There are several varieties of Clooney Ranunculus, each with its unique appeal. The pink Clooney Ranunculus is perfect if you're looking for a bright pop of color. Its vivid pink blooms are a showstopper in any garden. On the other hand, the Hanoi Clooney Ranunculus is more subdued, offering a sophisticated look with its pale pink and cream tones. The blush Clooney Ranunculus is another favorite of mine, with its soft, romantic hues that work well in almost any setting. And for those who love classic elegance, the white Clooney Ranunculus offers pristine white blooms that exude simplicity and grace. How do I handle pests and diseases? One challenge I've faced with Clooney Ranunculus is keeping pests at bay. Aphids and spider mites can be problematic, especially during the warmer parts of the season. I've found that a simple spray of neem oil can help keep these pests under control. As for diseases, powdery mildew can be an issue if the plants are too crowded or if there's poor air circulation. Ensuring the plants have enough space and watering them at the base rather than overhead has helped me prevent these issues. Conclusion: Clooney Ranunculus is a stunning addition to any garden. With their lush blooms and vibrant colors, they can transform a garden space into a paradise. Whether you're planting pink Clooney Ranunculus for a burst of color or opting for the subtle elegance of the Hanoi Clooney Ranunculus, these flowers are sure to impress. By following the tips I've shared here, You can enjoy a successful Clooney Ranunculus season and watch your garden flourish with these beautiful blooms.